Hey there everyone, what's up? Good afternoon. Today we have ourselves another random day where I actually woke up at a reasonable hour, which is great. I love it when I, don't sleep till the sun goes down and then the entire day just runs away from me. Now I've got plenty of stuff to do, and more importantly, plenty of time to do it. Now, I think it's pointless to mention it at this point, but, well, the Kanto event is now over. Hold on. Oof. Why is there always so much wind whenever I start talking? Like, the trees are completely static until I start my recording, and then the wind just blows everything out of the water, and suddenly you're seeing clouds flying in the sky, buildings falling down, I don't know, other dystopian apocalyptic examples. But yeah, as soon as I stop recording, everything goes back to normal. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, I'm going to try to power through this, because, you know what, I don't even think I clicked on the camera. I don't know, I keep getting paranoid about this, but I'm seeing a red light. Logic is telling, oh yeah, it's a Deerling, spring-formed Deerling. I forgot to mention that. I've already caught a couple of them, but yeah. Logic is telling me the camera is on, but my brain is telling me otherwise, so I'm gonna have to do it. And of course I was wrong. The camera is on. Yeah. I saw Ponyta and got really excited. I thought it would be a shiny. I'm still working on that shiny Ponyta. That's like one shiny that I want more than most other shinies. Because I shiny hunted one for hours in Let's Go Pikachu at some point, a couple of times as a matter of fact, and I just gave up on it. Now, so just give me a second, probably something I should have done off camera, but I'm going to turn up the volume on the notifications, because it kind of helps me later in the editing to find whenever these notifications show up, so that I can, censor them and put them out of the video. Just, a little bit of a backstage information there. But yeah, like I started to mention, the Kanto event is now over. Zapdos, Articuno, I think I said it out of order. Hold on. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo are no longer in circulation for 5-star raids. Pretty sure that right now the Kami Trio are in circulation for 5-star raids. Not 100% sure on that. Like, I definitely saw there's a Bailey somewhere nearby. I think I know where that is. But I definitely saw, there we go, Landorus. There's Landorus. That's the only one I saw, so... Whoops, gotta put a Pokemon in here. Oh, maybe, nope, I can't. Even if I wanted. If I tried. And if I had enough time, I couldn't put a Pokemon in here. Yeah, Landorus I saw in raids this morning. So does that mean that just Landorus is running around in raids? Or is it all three of the Kami Trios? As a matter of fact, here's... There we go. We had that little noise. So now I know, later when I'm in the editing bay, I'll know where to find this notification. But anyways, I was gonna ask, are all the Kami Trios, like Tornadus and Thundurus, also, part of the 5-star raids? I wonder. But here's another interesting question. Are they eventually going to add their Therian forms into this game? Woo! A Frillish! Where is that? That's well, it's not new because I've seen people use Frillish a lot. Oh, it's up straight ahead. I've seen people use Frillish and Jellicent a lot, but I never had one, so it's technically new to me, which is great. Water and Ghost type. It's a rare type combination. I don't think there is another Water and Ghost type Pokemon. I think Jellicent. Actually, I'm not sure that Frillish is also Ghost type, but it's definitely Water type. But I think Jellicent, both forms, because there's a male and female form, I think both of them are the only Water and Ghost type Pokemon, which is interesting. And I'm pretty sure they also have the ability called Cursed Body, which, whenever it's attacked, that attack cannot be used again until, something happens. I don't remember. Sort of like Disable as an ability, but I think it's only for attacks that make physical contact. Anyways, yeah, let's just spin a couple of Pokestops now. So yeah, the Kami trio, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. I wonder if they're going to add their Therian forms, just like they added Giratina's origin form. That's something to think about. Of course, they'd have to make two completely separate raids for them, but I'm all for that. Tornadus, by the way, something pretty interesting that I had a conversation with one of the people who were in the live chat on my Twitch stream a couple of days ago, that Tornadus, up until very recently, was the only pure flying type Pokemon in the entire game. Like, as you can see here with this Fletchling, if you look up above it, it's flying normal, same as it has been for pretty much all the regional birds. They've all been normal flying, with a few exceptions obviously, but basically all the other bird Pokemon, even the non-regional ones like Braviary and Doduo, Farfetch'd, they've all been just flying normal as opposed to maybe pure flying, and there's really no reason for that. Tornadus has been, for a very long time, well, maybe not too long, but for a long time, it has been the only Pokemon in the entire games. There's a shiny Rapidash, just to make me squirm with jealousy. Tornadus was the only Pokemon in the entire game that was pure flying, with no secondary typing. And I'm pretty sure that the same is true for its Therian form, even though it's more bird-like, the Therian form. Which kind of makes me wonder, are all those birds flying normal because they're just normal? And since Tornadus, even though its Therian form is very much bird-like, it's still a legendary Pokemon, so it's not normal in any sense of the word, if you know what I mean. Kind of interesting. But yeah, it's nice to see Landorus. I already have a Landorus. I didn't win it in a raid, obviously. I won it through PvP. There was this one small window of time where if you get far enough in the PvP battles, you get a free Landorus. Well, maybe not free, but you have to win a couple of battles in a row to get it. But I did get it eventually, and getting it is just half the battle, because I mean, obviously you have to catch more of them to get more candies, to power it up. However, once you have it, really, that's all you need. Like, technically speaking, you don't need to get more of them, because you can just use rare candy, or you can do the more frustrating thing, which is have it as your buddy and walk around with it a little bit and get some more candy for it. That also works. But for the most part, yeah, it'll be nice to try to get some more Landoruses from raids. I think Landorus is my favorite of the forces of nature, also known as the Kami trio. Landorus is definitely my favorite because the other two are version exclusive roaming legendaries that you basically have to run around the entire region trying to find them. But you also need 2 of them in order to unlock Landorus. Now obviously I've never had Landorus because I only played one version of each game, and it was on an emulator, so I couldn't really catch both. And like I said, you need both of them, and you need to go to the Abundant Shrine, and then Landorus shows up and he gives you a chance to battle it. And then the Therian forms are even crazier. You can't even get them. You all you have to do is just transfer the ones. I mean, I'm pretty sure those Pokemon aren't even in the game. All you need to do is transfer them from your previous game. Hold on. Or, you know, trade with somebody. And then give them something that changes them into their Therian forms. I don't know. Pokemon is crazy sometimes. But, in all fairness, like I said, Landorus is my favorite for story reasons because it's always Tornadus and Landorus fighting with each other, and then Landorus shows up, kind of like Rayquaza, but a little less like Rayquaza. Yeah, Landorus shows up and calms them down, which I kind of enjoy, that aspect of this Pokemon. I think it's also the better designed one out of the 3, as well as I kind of think it has the better typing. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe Thundurus has the better typing. Electric Flying. Huh. Because, you know, as an electric type, your only weakness is ground, but since it's electric, it's immune to ground. Then again, of course, there's always you can always use Smackdown or Gravity, so that kind of works. But yeah. But Landorus is ground flying, which is still a very good typing. I mean, electric is a huge weakness to flying types, and with Landorus being flying and ground, it's immune to both ground and electric, which is great. It's also neutral to rock, because flying is weak to rock, but ground is resistant to rock. So, ground is weak to grass, but flying resists grass. It's got a lot of benefits. The unfortunate part of it is that it has a 4 times weakness to ice. That's probably the biggest drawback of the flying and ground type combination. But yeah, other than that, pretty solid Pokemon if you ask me. I think what I'm gonna do, I think we got some time. I was gonna go catch that that Philish, and then make a return back home. But we got some more time. That being said, however, we did have a pretty good episode today. I mean, I talked a little bit about the Kami trio, and my favorite of the three, Landorus. It's also the only one of the three that I own in this game. I have a Tornadus toy at home, a Toy-Natus, if you will. But as far as Thundurus, that's the only one I actually caught in a legitimate Unova game. Well, maybe not legitimate because it was an emulator, but still. And that was exhausting. Like most roaming legendaries, there's like an event that happens, and once you go and do that event, you just go around the region, and it eventually is going to find you and battle you. And hopefully you can win, and hopefully you can catch it. But like I said, it was exhausting. Because you see, in order to find Landorus, you have to be... Well, first of all, you get a clear indication of where Thundurus or Tornadus, you get a clear indication of where they are, because there's a huge storm brewing in the area that they happen to be flying around. So if you reach an area where there's a huge thunder and rainstorm, you just walk into the grass, and then one of them pops out at you, complete with their own battle music and fancy intro. Okay, I think they are level 50, maybe even more. Well, actually I only battled Thundurus. I don't know what level what Tornadus is, but I'm pretty sure it's the same one. But yeah, they're about level 50, and like most other roaming legendaries, they can just run away from you. Now obviously, unlike something like, say, Entei or Raikou, they don't have a move that can send you away. Like Entei and Raikou have Roar. So that's one benefit, but they're still pretty strong. So what you need to do is just get a Pokemon with either the ability Arena Trap or Shadow Tag, or a Pokemon that knows Mean Look. Unfortunately for me at that situation, the only Pokemon I had at the time that learns Mean Look through level up, because I don't think it was a TN that you can find, at least not easily in that game. But so the only Pokemon that learns Mean Look through level up in the first Unova games was Watchog, and it was at a pretty high level. No, actually, it wasn't at a high level. Here's what happened. I needed to get it to a level where it can actually learn Mean Look. And, well, I used Mean Look. Unfortunately for me, hold on. The Jellicent should be here. I think I found it. Nope, it's a Froakie. Let's catch it anyway for the candy. But yeah, I used Mean Look, but unfortunately, Tornadus was much faster than Watchog. So it ran away before I could use Mean Look. Okay, so I had to level it up even further so it could outspeed Thundurus. Hold on. So it could outspeed Thundurus and use Mean Look before it could run away. Then, after that, I used Mean Look before it could run away, and it knocked out my Watchog with very little effort. Oh yeah, I forgot, Froakies are hard to catch. Why is that Frillish? Anyways, so it took out my my Watchog with barely an effort. And once the Pokemon that used Mean Look has fainted, the effects of the Mean Look are gone. And it ran away. There's Frillish, the female form. This is a Frillish, everybody. This is what a Frillish looks like. Since it's the first encounter, it's probably going to be very annoying to catch, so I'm pulling out all the stops. Almost got it a great throw. Probably should have used an excellent throw, but never mind. But anyways, it took out my Watchog, and well, that's that. It ran away. Girl Village was added to the Pokédex. Now in the Pokédex you see the male form, but this is the female form. Oh yeah, and I already have a candy for it because I kept feeding Felicious and Jellicents in gyms. That's why I have 4 candies. But yeah, that's nice. Like I said, Water Ghost. Probably the only type in the game. But anyways, so yeah, going back to the Thunderous conversation. After it did that, I had to level up my Watchog even more. I think I got it to like level 57 or something like that, to the point where that stupid Thunderous couldn't one-shot or two-shot my my Watchog, so that it could at least tank some damage while I'm throwing Ultra Balls at it. And every time the HP gets a little too low, I can just heal it up. And we can continue with the attempt at catching it. Well, it took a while. I think it took me 3 or 4 days, but eventually I caught that stupid Thunderous. Of course, it didn't really matter because I barely used it. And okay, Wobbuffet is no good for me. Yeah. If it's using Charm, which is a fairy type move, let's switch in to Darkenine, which resists it because it's a fire type. And yeah, I think I used the Thunderous a bit, but obviously, like, most of that was for nothing because I couldn't transfer it to a different game and, you know, other stuff. Anyways, so that was my journey. That was one of the hardest Pokemon I ever had to catch. Definitely not the hardest one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. Thanks, I suppose. Yeah. See, I love Unova, and I love Unova's legendary Pokemon, but there are so many legendary Pokemon in Unova. And most of them are really hard to catch. I mean, obviously you have either Zekrom or Reshiram, depending on which version of the game you're playing, and you have to catch them for the story. But then obviously there's Swords of Justice. There's, like I said, the Kami Trio, which 2 of them are version exclusives, and the other one is just one that you have to catch for. You can just use. You need both of them. There's obviously Victini. There's Meloetta, Keldeo, which has a special event if you have all 3 of the other ones. But I'm pretty sure those are mythical, so you pretty much get them for very little effort. And there's obviously Genesect. There's so many legendaries in Unova. I think Unova might actually be the region with the most legendaries, if not including Ultra Beasts, obviously. Speaking of legendaries, let's get back to the mission to find whichever legendary flying type Team Rocket uses. Now, first of all, I gotta do this, the daily reward. Let's see what we get. I think it's still supposed to be a Snorlax. Oh, 3 rare candies. Not like I need any, but still, it's always nice to have these. And it's a Snorlax. Great. And it's an excellent throw, which is even better. Okay, I think it's time to cross the road. Let's get back home. I'm also planning to go to my dad's apartment later today. Haven't been there in a while. Okay, that was that. Now, let's get back over here. First of all, a sunstone. That's going to be useful. And a random encounter Pokemon, which is a Doduo, which is a flying type. Also a normal type. Going back to the conversation we had earlier. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it possible that the legendary that he's referring to is one of the Kami trio? They're all flying types, all three of them. Tornadus, Thunderous, and Landorus. They're all flying types. Maybe it's a Therian form. Hold on. Wait a minute. Deerling. Gotta catch a Deerling because I love Deerlings. Now, I have... Hold on. This is the spring form. I do have a winter form that I haven't evolved yet. I want to evolve a spring form Deerling. I want to do it on camera, obviously. So let's catch this one with some berries. And now, let's talk to the prof. Okay, some more Pidgeot Mega Energy, which is great. I think I might be able to Mega Evolve a Pidgeot now. Or maybe I can after this. Hold on. Thanks for catching all those flying type Pokemon. Blanche and I have been analyzing them to help us learn more about the legendary Pokemon that Team Go Rocket captured. Unfortunately, our current hypothesis points to this Pokemon being one that's near and dear to the team leader's hearts. So it's probably one of the Kanto birds. Or is it Lugia? Hold on. While we gather more information, could you head back into the field? We can't let Team Go Rocket continue its plan unopposed. Purify 5 Shadow Pokemon, defeat 5 Team Go Rocket Grunts, and earn 3 candies while walking with your buddy. I got a phone call, so I'll be with you guys in just a minute. Okay, sorry about that distraction, but it did came just in time because it was just right before the camera went out, so I was able to plug it into the charger. Now, as you can see, I'm now battling a Team Go Rocket Grunt as part of the mission, obviously. Obviously, I need to fight 5 of these. However, I'm not going to continue this mission today because I specifically need 3 candy to earn 3 candy by walking with my buddy. So, yeah. It's gonna take me some time. So, this is gonna be my first one. I just needed, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, the episode's over. I didn't even need to make this little part of the episode, but I just needed to wrap everything up. We did everything I wanted to do with this episode, which is great. Now it's just, speaking of flying and ground types, now it's just, you know, to sum everything up as I walk back home. And, well, it's been a pretty good episode today. I'm pretty proud of it. Got a new Pokemon. Oh, I haven't evolved the Deerling. Hold on. Yes, yes, come on. Move along, please. There we go. And it looks weird with the shadow eyes and stuff, but hey, it works. I'm just gonna catch this Swinub. Evolve one of my. Actually, I think I should evolve one of the winter Deerlings because I only have one of those, and then choose which of the spring Deerlings I should keep. There we go. That's the winter form, and here is a winter form Sawsbuck. Just a minute. Bam! Look at that beautiful thing. Its nice wintry coat and the little things on the feetsies. Yeah, nice. Anyways, that's it for today. thank you all for watching, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see you sometime whenever. Goodbye.
Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.